Hello everyone and welcome back to Divide and Conquer version 5, of course, the beta of I am Sir Agamund, and we continue on as Angmar today. Now, before we begin, I have added the Gundabad units to our roster if and only if we take Gundabad and only ever to be recruited in Gundabad itself. So the units I have added are the Gundabad Elite Halberd unit. I'm drawing a blank on the name right now, but it's the one that like literally every other evil faction can get here. It's Bolg's Champions, that's the one. I've also added the 3 Black Shield units, which is the Black Shield Warband, the Spearmen, and the Archers. I decided to keep the Orc Avengers and the Pale Uruks out of our roster, as well as the Half-Trolls. That way Gundabad is still unique itself. They keep those units, but I figured those 3 are similar enough to our own units, I guess, in terms of having like kind of late game heavy infantry similar to what we have, as well as, you know, I don't want to take the Avengers because they're specifically for anti-dwarf, I guess, and that way it gives Gundabad some identity. But we will get those units if we take Gundabad, which I have plans for soon, actually, if we look at our army that we can find in Carn Dum, especially since we need to wait for the Dunedain to rebuild Dead Man's Dyke. I'd like to take this place as a full city rather than just a crappy little stronghold here. I want them to upgrade it before we take it. I think that'll be a funner battle. We might as well end the turn here while we continue onwards. So yeah, if we take Gundabad, we'll have that those orcish units that we can then supplement our roster with. And that's pretty much it there. I thought about Moria, but I was like, I don't want to do that. Also, coming this week on Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific time, so that's Washington, Oregon, California time, I will be live streaming version 5, and basically whatever you guys want to see in this version, I will just load it up and show you guys here. If you have any questions for me, Q&A, I'll answer them, as well as just any other topics that you guys want to discuss about. I'll be here at least for an hour, I think, on Divide and Conquer, more or less, depending on what you guys want to see. And it'll be a fun time, I think, just to hang out with you guys and talk with you all live. I can't promise a webcam yet, so I can't promise a face reveal. I might just upload a photo, though. It will be my first time using YouTube's streaming, so I'm going to figure out how that all works before the stream starts, ideally not during it. If I do get a webcam, though, I mean, I'll set it up. No guarantees on that part, though. Just because I don't have any money right now. Oh, looks like the dwarves are trying some diplomacy with us, but I can't imagine they'll get far. And the Dunedain disappeared. They did have a couple of units garrisoned by our fort, but they seem to have simply sodded off into the wilderness. We are also under siege by the High Elves, so we must take care of them. And we have reinforcements on our way to Agandaur's position to make sure that he will survive against the High Elf onslaught. Interesting, there's actually a larger Dunedain army here at Ost-Sul. I don't remember seeing them anywhere. Edwith wants trade. Yeah, we might as well take that, honestly. I'm not really, against it. Let's just go for map information as well, just to get a little bit of gold from them since we're going to need it, especially as we're training more and more troops. We'll try 1,400, and it seems like they are taking it. They are allied to the High Elves and Dunland, so interesting. Edwith won't be fighting Dunland. I think they might be allied to Isengard as well, I believe. Not 100% sure. Also at this time, just to give you guys a little insight, development is currently, it's still progressing. Currently there hasn't, as far as I'm aware, nothing has been uploaded for the Reunited Kingdom yet, besides what was already done, which was of course just the script in its bare bones state, but I'm sure it is still being worked on as we speak. And then a few other small things have been added. There was a weird bug where you would reload, and the game would pop up information saying that, like, Eriador, Minas Tirith, and a few other settlements would just pop up and say that you discovered them, and it was some weird issue that was happening with new campaigns. I noticed it myself, but I didn't think anything of it. And then I think it was Madik in the channel that mentioned it and asked me, and I was like, yeah, I did notice that weird issue too, but I just thought it was so inconsequential that it didn't really matter. But I digress. I've also been offered Oh, geez. I don't know if you guys picked that up. That was some weird sound. I might need to report that because I've noticed that really strange sound bug a few times now. But BinU10 did upload a Angmar and Rhudaur extension mod, and he did ask me if I'm willing to check it out. So if you are watching BinU, I am still planning on doing that. I've just been a little bit busy lately, but I will, of course, get to it. I would just say, get prepared to update that thing to version 5 whenever version 5 drops, which I feel... Honestly, guys, in my opinion, I think it's for sure before the end of the year that it'll be out. There's honestly not too terribly much that I'm aware of that's on the to-do list. But I'm not going to say like it's going to be out next week. Like, no, probably a few months out. But hopefully soon. Hopefully sooner than later. Alright, construction report. That's it. A leather tanner in Barkellig, which is starting to become a proper town and soon to actually upgrade. We might just want to make this into an actual city and just work on our, what do you call it, like our population growth and everything here. I think our farms are maxed out, are they? Yep. We can't get our markets yet either. So we might just want to, I want those roads really badly, but that's going to cost quite a bit. Could go for the herbalist and then get some public order. In fact, let's go for that Mason's Hall first. And I think that's the only thing we can build. Oh no, Nokvargla also has some money. But nothing too useful here either. I mean, Aragorn is going in deep for some reason. I don't know why that is. Aragorn, I ask that you don't attack me right now. Let's get some Hillmen and Thralls that probably won't beat him, honestly. Like, there's no way they're gonna... These 3 units could beat Aragorn's, but maybe they could beat him if he decides to attack us. I don't know why he would, though. It's super sus. We could go... Ooh, Osul actually needs buildings, but we can't get anything yet, and we can't... Ooh, we could retrain these sellswords. That's actually a good call, and let's get that diplomat here. Especially if these guys do attack us. We might want to pull off our fort units and hide them in the settlement as well. Yeah, that's a decent force. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll pull everyone back to the settlement. Now we have a full army to defend that with. Oh, and Bree is actually besieging us here. I did not notice that. Drangu, I don't know if you can get out of that. Drangu, you might be screwed. What is in this army anyway? Actually, that's pretty weak. As long as we avoid the merchant cavalry, we can probably deal with that. But let's hold off for a moment. I wish I realized that they were besieging me. We do have to take care of the High Elves as well, so we'll probably just be attacking them, as well as that Bree land army. We could also get a leather worker in Latash. Why not? Everything else is currently building, and we have a lot of units on the way at Carn Dum, along with our armorers, so that will be giving our units their sweet, sweet armor upgrades. Morholt's still just hanging around, biding his time. Yeah, screw it. Let's see if Drangu can do it. Save this here as Agandaur's dank cookie. And we'll go in. I might actually get to a Warhammer battle this week. I really want to. I've been putting it off for so long. You know, let's see if we can take these guys out. I'm only kind of worried about the merchant cavalry, but we do have the javelins, so we should be alright. As long as we can just use our archers on the pikemen, I think we'll be able to take care of the rest of Bree's forces here. I do wish Drangu had maybe one more unit with him, though. I probably should have brought some infantry. But yeah, I might get back to a few more Warhammer videos. I kind of just want to get more of those out, pad out the channel, and honestly, if anyone from Creative Assembly watches my videos, do note that I do want some content partnerships. I would love to be more official on that end. But for now, Divide and Conquer will be my place of residence. I can't really move my wargs in here that well. There we go. We won't have too much room to maneuver here. As long as we can catch these archers and hobbits farther away, we should be okay. As long as we can just stay away from cavalry. And even then, merchant cavalry are pretty weak. It's just that they have high armor, but I think we can handle that. Excuse me as I drink my tea. I'm a big fan of tea. Specifically, well, I guess more Asian teas. Green tea. I like my Earl Grey as well. And then I drink a lot of Genmai, or I think it's Gunmai tea. It's like a tea made of fried, basically like dried rice kernels, as well as green tea, and that's one of my favorites. I like that, as well as oolong. And another one I really like is, I forget what it's called, but it's this Korean tea that is made out of rice kernels, like roasted rice kernels, and that stuff is really delicious too. I know we can't get it on that archer militia, but maybe we can get on those Bandobris archers. Looks like the cavalry are super far away, so that's actually good for us. We just want to save our Warg skirmisher armor, and they're actually decent in melee. So they're not terrible. You guys go that way. Keep on skirmishing with those farmhand pikemen. You guys go for archer militia now. I want you guys to work on those. I'm not too worried about Breeland militia getting into us. We should be able to hit and run these guys pretty fast. Alright, now switch spots. You guys run away. Drangu, get out of there. Skirmishers, I need you guys to start skirmishing. Here, Drangu, keep on doing what you're doing. We're going to support you with the Warg skirmishers now. Keep on running, Drangu. If he gets into melee, that's not the end of the world. It'll be definitely better to stay away, though. Of course, we're going to get caught right now, it looks like. Here, you guys get in there. If we can just keep kiting them for a moment. Alright, you guys start throwing those javelins. Come on, what are you doing, Wargs? Come on, you guys are literally my best bet at killing these. As long as they keep going after Drangu, we should be alright. Yeah, we're doing decent damage. We've used a lot of our javelins already, but that's fine. Just keep on doing your work, Wargs. This is actually great so far. They're already shaken, which is fantastic. Alright, Drangu, get back in there. Looks like we're going to get caught. This is totally fine. Wargs are very janky in their movement, though. Like, it's very strange. As long as we just keep throwing javelins at range, we'll be alright. Alright, Drangu, let's go in now. They're actually wavering right now, which is perfect. Let's get you guys engaged now. Charge in on both sides. And they are routing. Get off a fire at will. Alright, that's perfect. So we are now in a very good position to simply, well, I guess kite the rest of the enemy into oblivion, as well as charge those archers that they have. You guys keep chasing the merchant cavalry, as long as we don't shoot any more of our valuable shots into them. In fact, it might be worth it to shoot a few more javelins, although we're catching up to them now. I just don't want, I don't want Drangu shooting into my own units over here. Yep, that's good. He's very accurate too, so... Also, farmhand pikemen, as I've said before, they are now exclusively a Breeland unit. You will no longer see this as every other faction, so if you relied on these guys as Gondor or Rohan, well, say goodbye, because they are exclusively Bree, and I honestly think that's better for balance. A lot of people relied on these units because they were just, you know, a cheap pikeman unit is still amazing at holding the line, but not everyone needed them, to be honest. Alright, Wargs, keep on going. I want you guys to take care of those Bandobris archers. Those are my biggest threat, I feel. In fact, why don't you throw the rest of your javelins, maybe get a couple into this Breeland militia. Hopefully toss them behind you. Yes, thank you. Is this before I got the javelin update? Yeah, it is. I forgot that. I think I can still add that in. I'm just not 100% sure. I think it's just adding it to the models missile file. I'll have to look that up. Probably pretty easy, though. You guys switch off to those other archers. Most of those pikemen are dead, so we'll just let Drangu fire at Breeland militia. Look at these archer militia here just getting wrecked, though, by all of our wargs. They are not long for this world, and they are routing. Come on, Drangu, shoot at these guys now. Yeah, these Breeland militia are not long for this world either. In fact, the Harbit archers left too, so... yeah, this battle is nearly over. Let's put it on ×2 now, as we just kind of shoot them. And chase down the rest of the army. We'll get a decent amount of money for this too, I think. Oh, pull away, pull away. So you guys got most of those now. Still 21. Drangu's still firing at these Breeland militia. Firing into their shielded side too, which isn't ideal, but it'll work out. Alright, Drangu, wait for your reinforcements. We finished off these guys. Let's just capture those last two Bandobris archers now. Alright, and let us go in. From here, if we can just time our work charges just right to capture them on the flanks, these men will be dead. Let's go in now. They are turned to they got their backs to us, which means we should be able to get an easy charge, and they are running away. Drangu, you absolute monster. You could probably just keep fighting Bree like this. If we just give him enough wargs without the Dunedain to defend them. Wargs, get behind. In fact, charge in. This should rout them off right now. There we go. Feast my wolves. Amazing, amazing work. Yeah, we definitely need to get more wargs for Drangu. He could probably go in deep in Bree and do all the work and sacking that he wants to. Bree is not meant to fight these guys off. Wow, what a phenomenal victory. And to think I was worried for a moment. 257 kills to the Raiders and 236 to Drangu himself. So that is amazing. Or to the skirmishers, I mean. And we could ransom them off for 1,000 gold, so I think we will. Yeah, let's do it. And they didn't want to take it, but that's fine. Drangu did his job well here. We might want to pull him out because that is a big army in Dead Man's Dyke, and I'm sure they could easily make it a Drangu if they wanted to. So let's have him go this way. Set up just a few more watchtowers on the borders here. Make sure we have full vision over Bree. And I guess now we should fight these High Elves. We'll have Agandaur come out. Well, these barrow wights need some upgrading, don't they? We should have just enough forces to deal with them. They do have some cavalry, but besides that, I mean, we have some wargs. We have Agandaur himself. I think we will be alright here, especially with our reinforcements. The cavalry is a little sketchy, but I think we can deal with it. Although, we really don't have that many spears now that I look at it. We might just want to hold here for another turn, because, yeah, we don't have cavalry defense, and those cavalry will do a lot. I'd rather have these guys join in as reinforcements, so yeah, we're going to hold the line. Now, we have a big army in Carn Dum. It could go to Gundabad. We could take that now. It could also go south. I think we're waiting on our armory, though. In fact, yeah, 3 turns for that. I think when that's done, we'll have a good force here, as well as max armor upgrades. So I'm going to kind of just wait out for that. We do have our Dark Blades on the way to Mount Graham. Let's give them upgrades, although we actually can't. Why can't we do that? They seem like they should be able to. Black Iron Plate, is that not something we can do? Smiths, where is that blacksmith? Huh. So I guess that's the advanced blacksmith that we would need, so yeah, they won't be able to get their Black Iron Plate, which means these guys are better off just sent straight down to Agandaur. So they will continue on to their journey. Now, I thought we could definitely go higher, but that was wrong. I'm sure if we take Fornost, Irain, or maybe definitely Imladris, we should be able to get that advanced blacksmith. So maybe it's a good thing that they're going down this way on their way to Imladris. I think that does it for about this turn. And we could honestly send these guys out. I'd like to wait for these guys to get their superior chainmail, though, before we send them on to Gundabad. And we're going to need that diplomat here. You're going to need to come up to Gundabad, so let's have you go up there so we can cancel that alliance. And Khan stands with Mordor, so that's definitely pushing evil into this world. Dorwinion already lost its capital that soon? Oh boy. This might be a true evil victory very, very, very soon. Ooh, I like the little description for the helmet. Untrained yet zealous axeman. Lovely. Now, I did have an idea. I'd like to see the thralls just be simple orcs. Like, honestly, where are they? Should be down here. Yeah, these guys just poor saps given a spear and a shield. I mean, I'd like to see them just be simple orcs, though, as to be, you know, fodder instead of humans. And to just say these conscripts are drawn from the farmers and fishers that dwell among the captured regions. I don't like that lore about them. I don't like using them, you know, in this way. It just feels kind of... I mean, yeah, we're evil, but, like, we train our human soldiers well. Why do we make these guys, you know... We have zealous hillmen. These guys we can make into actual warriors like Angmar infantry, so I just don't like to use them that much. I think it'd be better if they were just simple orc trash, like, even if it was a copied unit from Mordor, like the Orc Band, I'd rather have that. Angsul got its Shrine of Melkor, which is going to help with our growth here, as we definitely want to get this upgraded. And Gobadrain got its Master Mason's Hut, so we can keep working on economy, ideally. Let's get that Herbalist here for Hunvorn, as he's just kind of hanging out here. Looks like dwarves. Ooh! That is a big, big Dunedain army. Well, Gundabad might need to wait then. I think we need to send our forces westward to deal with that. Yeah, we don't really have time to wait for armor upgrades. They just need to go. And yeah, they are building up a lot of forces, so we probably want to get to Baridonyanak sooner than later. So yeah, let us send forth the Iron Crown legions. In fact, I kind of want these Iron Crown longbowmen to go southeast towards Agandaur. I mean, Hunvorn, you honestly just have trash. You probably need some decent units, I am not gonna lie. Especially fighting all of these Dunedain troops. Although some of these are Archer Militia, but a lot of these are Dunedain Rangers. Yeah, we're gonna need the heavy hitters now. This is gonna definitely set us back, though, on our income. Like, absolutely. Let's send in the trash and the longbowmen. I want the Huskarls. We'll save the Rhudaur Huskarls for... Actually, no, they all need to go. Like, we can't wait. You guys go that way. We're losing money. That's fine. We're gonna have to sally out here from Kameth Bryn and deal with this, as well as probably deal with this small little Dunedain army here. Drengu should be more than enough for that, though. We might want to actually get into Bree sooner than later as well. Really, we just need to focus on Ladris, so yeah, let's go in. We can't afford to keep waiting. We do outnumber the elves, so we should be alright. I hope. Let us see what we can do with our very ragtag army. Alright, so we're going to have to enter or exit the city. We'd have some wargs that we can use for some preemptive skirmishing, but not too many. Most of our forces are already by the gate, which is fine. Let's just send our wargs out first, see if we can get some easy captures while we wait for the rest of our army to arrive here. You guys go out. In fact, our longbowmen, if only you had you guys on the walls, you could have shot down there. I might be trying to cheese it, though. If we do get on the walls and force them to come to us, that would be great. I don't think we can, though. Yeah, we're just going to have to head out. In fact, we might as well leave the 3 infantry back out. Let's have these guys just hang out on this wall. What are they honestly going to do? Just put those 2 out and make them just sit down, sit down and know where to land. Now, obviously, we do have to wait for our reinforcements to arrive before we go too deep. Try to get some early kills on these swordmasters. Get you guys over here. Ideally, quickly. We'll let them walk for now. That's fine. Yeah, if we can't get early skirmisher kills on swordmasters, that will be nice. Especially as we are downhill from them, which is good. If you guys just work on swordmaster kills, use those javelins. I know you don't have too many, but you might be able to kill, like, maybe a third of this unit off. Oh, you're already getting shot at. Pull back. Oh, yep, those are skirmishers, so yep, definitely pull back. We're going to need our wargs to be alive this battle. Oh, wow, yeah, jeez. You guys form out like that. Hillman up in front. Agandaur, get out of here, please. Our wargs are getting wrecked right now. Let's put them in Cantabrian circle. Alright, longbowmen, are you in range? Yes, you are. You guys go into circle mode. Or just pull out a little more. This is risky. Definitely getting wrecked right now. That's fine, though. We'll recover. Forgot how good those Manyar Rangers are. They really are just beasts. Our other units are on their way slowly but surely. Who else do we have? We have some barrow wights. They can come out of here. I mean, if we can, it would be best to get them to get into the main part of the city here. Let's have Agandaur up in the front line. Longbowmen right there. Thralls, you guys can stand right there. Let's just wait for our reinforcements. I mean, we might be able to go back in, but they're pretty far down the hill now. In fact, if we can get them down the hill, that will be a big advantage. I'm just going to cut it out till the rest of our army arrives. Alright, and we are back, and I currently have our army walking towards the edge in formation. In fact, we're going to need to run them now. If the army's going to retreat. I just want to get to the top of this hill before they can get up here, which will be ideal. And ideally start shooting downhill with our longbowmen. That would be amazing, especially as we are in range, which is great to see. In fact, both of our units are apparently in range because we have this super high position. We should be able to fire up and over. Oh, they're going to do big arcing shots. That's not ideal. At least our unit should be relatively protected. Especially if the cavalry down here have to shoot up and over. That'll give us an advantage. We have lots of infantry up in the front just to kind of absorb charges and deal with the cavalry threat. And of course, once they crest the hill... Oh, we're going to take some damage here with our orc hunters. That's okay, though. Let's send these thralls up. These orc hunters are very, very weak to missile fire. Thralls, you go out that way, please. Orc hunters, start firing at those rangers. We might need to send our units. I think they have the advantage right now, actually being slightly downhill, which is annoying. Come on, orcs, start throwing those javelins. I mean, as long as we can just waste their ammo here with thralls, that'll be alright. Honestly, whether or not this will be super successful or not remains to be seen. We do have a Manyar riders coming onto our left flank here. Thrall's about to be charged, that's fine. Have them get ready to take that. They will take some damage off the charge, but they should be alright. Okay, our orcs are not going to be able to deal with the Manyar riders. That's just fine, though. We can send in our infantry. Have them start dealing with their infantry now. We have lots of orc fighters, which we can get into the back lines, hopefully. Yeah, let's get you guys formed up like that. Hillmen, if you guys can, charge those raiders. This is very, very risky right now, but we should be okay. Especially if we can get Agandaur to deal with most of the cavalry threats. Many of our swordmasters are running into our longbowmen now, which is not ideal. Orc fighters, if you guys can rear charge these Manyar riders, that will give us an advantage. Something's already routing or dead. That's fine, though. Hillmen, go ahead and get in there. Agandaur, start killing, please. You guys start firing at those Manyar swordmasters. Oh, it looks like they're going to get charged. Keep on moving, then. Hillmen, getting into the back line is exactly what we need right now. We also really need to shut down those Manyar riders here. Come on, take them down. Every elf that dies is huge for us. Agandaur, keep making your way downhill. These Manyar, those Hillmen are not going to do well against those Manyar riders, but that's okay. At least have these guys keep running away. Just get away from those units, please. Wow, these thralls got wrecked by those elves. They got absolutely destroyed. That is not good. The orc hunters, deal with those now. Now, why don't you guys... we need to support our... We need to support those Manyar swordmasters, like, right now. You guys keep dealing with those. If we get both of our wargs onto those... Oh, wow. This is getting deadly. We should be okay on these Lindar guards, especially with Agandaur in the fight here. Come on, Agandaur, I really need you to start killing these elves. What are you guys doing? You are fighting, or you're at least shooting the Manyar swordmasters, so that's something. So if you guys go in there, you guys go support those. This is getting risky. We do have some barrow wights, which might be able to get in on these Manyar rangers. You guys rear charge now. Get onto those Lindar guards if you can. Rear charging those, just getting rid of the light infantry will help us a lot. Warg raiders going in for the rear charge on swordmasters. This is very close so far. This is really close. Well, it looks like they do have a Manyar rangers going into our elites, which is what we want. You guys just keep on shooting at whatever. Wargs pull out. We killed a lot of those on the charge, actually. This is good. You guys pull out and then go back in. We have some more spearmen here. Let's get them engaged. Orc fighters are engaged with the Menjar. That's not too bad. Cool. These Lindar guards are done. We just need to get our... Oh, we killed the general. That's perfect. We just need to get onto those Lindar bowmen, or at least start shooting them. Okay, did you guys rout these guys off yet? Not quite. Our bowmen are getting wrecked here, though. We need to consolidate our forces. How you guys doing? You beat off those cavalry. That's fantastic. Get on those scouts now. You guys pull back onto those sword masters. And then we try to rear charge those Emmanuel riders before they get to our infantry. Or even just front charge them. Don't let them get into the longbows. You guys stop firing. In fact, charge those raiders if you can. We have the huge numbers advantage. Agandaur is definitely keeping us in this fight right now. You guys are still working on these. That's fine. Keep on doing the good work. Orc fighters getting engaged now on Lindar guards. This is exactly what we want. How are we doing back here? Cool. Most of those guys already routed off. Fantastic. Oh, some Emmanuel riders here still fighting. That's okay. If our longbows can just shoot them, they'll be okay. Get a few point-blank volleys in on those horses. If you guys can even just throw one more javelin, that would be amazing. I don't even know what our barrow wights are doing. They're doing literally nothing right now. Definitely better to just shoot these guys than to fight them in melee. Barrow wights, can you guys get into anyone? Yeah, get down on those guys. We are winning this fight, which is fantastic. Let's use another Black Hand of Mordor. These Dunedain scouts are infighting now. They're stuck. This is huge for us. Get in there, Agandaur. Cut them down. Yes. Perfect. That's what I like to see. A lot of them are running away. Our archers are in an amazing position to fire at these Lindar bows. Well, we took so many losses here, but we had to. We definitely just had to fight this battle, get some money back, and save some money in the long term. Alright, wargs, capture these Lindar guards. Guys, just get in, all in on the Lindar bowmen, please. Look at them just getting shot down by our archers on the hill. That's such a great firing position. We actually only lost 40%, so we really turned it around in that last quarter of the battle here, that's for sure. Angmar archers aren't amazing, but they do the job well enough. And our Iron Crown units did get just pretty much wrecked, but we will have more in the future. And we have our Dark Blades on the way as well. In fact, I want everyone on those. Let's put it on ×6 now. We should just be ready to go. Capture those bowmen, please. They are not long for this world. Just stay in melee. Everyone get engaged. Yes, that is what I like to see. There's like one unit somewhere back here. Lindar bowmen getting back into the fight. That is fine, though. We have plenty of cavalry to deal with those. You guys get onto those 3 Lindar bowmen, too. Don't let them get anywhere. They're just going to hold their position. That's fine, though. You guys just hold your fire as well. Oh, there we go. Capture them all. And 99%. We lost more than they did, 801 to 614. But given the odds, that wasn't terrible. Agandaur getting 59 kills. Angmar archers 64 there. Everyone did awful. Like, let's not be wrong here. They all did terrible. It is what it is. And yeah, we're gonna ransom them off because we need that money, and that actually helped us a lot. We need to get our culture up and probably start training some units. We could get this barracks that's 25%. Or a Hillman camp might be better. That's also 25%. Dang, everything's 25%. But it's probably worth it just to get them. Or at least start the construction. A garrison might be nice. Let's see. This barracks is cheaper, so let's do that. And let's put you guys into Cameth Bryn. And then soon we'll have our Dark Blades and our big, strong force, Northgard Guardians. They'll be able to deal with our threats a lot more easier. Let's retrain these 2 wargs. We're going to need wargs in the front line, and that is all of our money. Yes. Madrangu is here to fight Captain Calon. Cardolan Sentinels and Artelan are footmen here. This should get us a couple hundred more gold as well, so let's just quickly do that. In fact, I might just skip this battle because it's going to be super easy. Alright, I did win that battle pretty easily. I'm going to ransom these guys off for a little more money, and look at that, we're at 1,000 gold. That is very nice. Now that one big Dunedain army kind of just disappeared. Not really sure where they went, but I'm not going to trust it. I'm going to keep them here. We trained this diplomat. I can't remember what for. Let's just send him around. I mean, oh, actually, no, we had the other one going to Gundabad. That's this guy. Right over here, Mr. Holden. Keep on heading up there. Or keep running into people, that's fine too. Oh, hey, look, there's the Snowwork diplomat. Now, Drangu's already a great cavalry commander. These guys are on their way to defend Gobadrain. Now, this fort can hold out for another turn before they reach us, and then at that point we'll need to retreat to Gobadrain itself. So, I think that's pretty much it. Looks like Eriador is here at Nokfa Regla. I wonder if he's going to fight us. I mean, he can try to attack us all he wants, and he may or may not succeed. Agandaur, let's have you put a little watchtower right there. Just get more vision surrounding this area. Goblin Town would be a good place to make money too, but we can't take that at the moment. In fact, wait, is it owned by the dwarves? That's the dwarves, isn't it? Oh boy. In fact, the dwarves lost Moria down here, so they just have the high pass itself. Well, we could always see if they want to hang out and be friends. Who knows, maybe they do. Maybe they hate Imladris. We could get some more units here. We are kind of suffering on economy though, so we'll just need to hold out. And we do have a candidate for adoption for Hunvorn himself. Interesting as he is a wraith, but I'm not going to take this guy. If I don't see good administrator talents, then I don't want them. Now, Mount Graham got its guild house, which is great. We're making money again, which is also great. Now, we could just go full send into our military here, but I'm thinking economy is a better way to go around for that. Don't we get something for the last tier shrine? Let's see here. Population growth a bunch, retraining costs. Yeah, not terrible. I do wish we had some actual guilds coming around, but it is what it is. Not sure we can get a melee weapon bonus anywhere, can we? The Fighter's Pult, let me get that. The Witch King's Hall, no it does not. We actually don't get a melee weapon bonus, which is kind of sad, honestly. I wish we could. Oh, we might just want to save our money and conserve it, or we could get some pikemen and some other orcs to send to the south just to kind of supplement our invasion force to Imladris, which is actually very undefended right now. Drangu's just kind of hanging around. The Dunedain did take the watchtower, but that is fine with me. Drangu, where should we send you? Oh, you're needed up in the north, so go there. This Dunedain army is another turn out from Gobadrain. So let's keep on sending in our reinforcements, recruit some units if we can. These skirmishers are going to take 2 turns though. Let's just get the cheap, easy units. Now we're going to pull back these guys to Gobadrain. And we're going to leave the 4 goblin infantry in that fort to see if they're willing to take the bait for another turn. Just giving us a little bit more time. And can we get any mercenaries? Unfortunately, we cannot. We will get these guys in time though, which will help for sure. But everything else right now we might just need to conserve. We could try to train a few more units in Carn Dum, maybe a few more halberdiers and warriors. Or we could go the cheaper route and just get standard infantry. But these guys do have the same attack as the halberdiers, just not armor piercing. It might not be a bad investment, and we are just about to get our armor upgrades too. Tempting. We might just do these 2 halberdiers. Oh, we can do 2 infantry. Yeah, let's do 2 infantry. That's not too expensive. We're still making money. Although we're gonna need money. Actually, yeah, we need to wait because we need money to build something here. Wait, did I just canceled the armorer. Wow. I can't believe I just did that. I'm just gonna instantly build that next turn because I accidentally canceled that and we lost some gold from that. Oh well, I'll just have to repay for that mistake next turn. Like I said, I do want to get these wargs down to the south, but we don't have money. They can't even make it to that fort in turn or like in time. So, screw it. It is what it is. Aragorn is still just wandering around. Are you going to attack me, or are you just going to stand there menacingly. I guess he's just gonna do that. And no, they didn't take the bait in the north, so we are under siege at Gobadrain. And our army is still 2 turns out. We might get lucky and they might build more siege equipment, but this is quite a force. We do have, I mean, we have 2 archers. It's a lot of units. We have cavalry. They don't have much cavalry. We have Hunvorn and barrow wights, so we've got that advantage for fear. And if we can just avoid those Cardolan riders, we can let our cavalry just decimate all these archers and get rid of the cheap units while our archers focus on like Dunedain wardens in melee. We'll have to see though. If we can get Captain Ordklax there next turn, that would be preferred. We at least got those extra spearmen before it was too late, or those extra hillmen. Gundabad is at war with the Woodland Realm, which is good for us. Means one less, they'll have less to worry about when they do attack us. Or when we attack them, I mean. Alright, now, because I screwed this up, I'm just going to add the money needed for that, which is about 150 gold. And, oh wow, I have to figure out what that U symbol is. What is that? Hold on. Alt codes. Or letters. I want that U with that special accent on it. I don't know what it's called, though. Is it, wait, is it the upward chevron? Is that what that is? Yeah, 0251. So process CQ, Carn D0251. There we go. That did it. I know, unfortunately we can't upgrade our armors, but that is fine. We'll upgrade those later. And now Carn Dum is pretty much set for all of its military. We could get a Dark Temple, see if that lets us get more barrow wights sooner than that, which it might. And the retraining costs will be nice, as well as population, to really just let us tax this place. And from there, we can just go on to straight income. Now, I'm really hoping we can stay alive in the other side of the world. We are kind of losing money, but that's fine. I kind of want to send these guys in for the assault on Imladris. I know it won't be an easy fight. It definitely will be hard. We don't have many units to properly do it with. I mean, I know they're going to get defenders. Like, they're going to get a lot of them. So, do we really have enough of a force? I can't imagine we do. We could sit these guys in the fort, though. That'll save us some money. And these wargs, honestly, we need more wargs. We just need more units here. I mean, we have Carn Dum wargs that are sitting by. We also have some over here. We could just send this Angmar infantry up to the front. It would take, wow, quite a few turns. Yeah, we really need to get more barracks up. Might just get more pikemen up here. I mean, I'd rather have more Iron Crown units for the siege. But we just can't afford that right now. I mean, if we do win this battle up in Gobadrain, it might be time for us to just definitely take Bari Donyanak and expand that direction. And here we are, and I'm going to guess this is probably the last battle for this episode. We are being attacked by Captain Morphinian. We're outnumbered, but we have the defensive advantage, and they're just led by a captain, not a general. So let's see what kind of work we can do here. The issue is that their captain, or their unit, is a horse guy. So we won't be able to simply get an easy charge and kill with our wargs on the infantry. But if we get our wargs out the gates and just get them to start whittling down all those rangers, I think we'll be okay. I think we can handle everything inside the city if we can just get lots of kills outside the city. And of course, we cause fear. So our barrow wights will make them more prone to running away. And then we have plenty of hillmen just to throw at the enemy. So they have to get through a couple units of those, barrow wights to cause fear, and we have archers. So we should be alright, and we do have the advantage of our decently defendable Angmarim town. We can put our archers up on the front here and have them ready just to shoot down at our enemy, which we shall do with impunity. Our front line, we have savages too, that's good. That's actually very good. Probably want to have hillmen up at the front. More hillmen in reserve, probably just back here. The other unit can stand right there as well. I ideally want to get our barrow wights up in the front line too, so let's have them just stand right there for now and just tuck them by the wall. We'll do that with both of the units. Just kind of get them tucked behind these walls so they can't be shot at easily. We'll see what we can do with that. Hopefully it works out the way I'm planning it. Then we might be able to squeeze some right back there. We have Hunvorn at the gates. We have plenty of infantry, that is for sure, and we have some spears. That'll help with the front line as well. Let's have them go over here. Cavalry, go by the back gate. That's what I want you guys, and everyone else should just be fine where they are. Not really too concerned about it. Yeah, that should be fine, honestly. We could probably put these guys right there. Alright, cavalry, run out the gates. Now, Angmar archers, what are you guys going to be shooting at? Looks like Breeland militia and Breeland militia. An actual waste of ammo to shoot those. So hold your fire, hold your fire. These men are trash. The Dunedain know what they are doing right now. We want to wait for rangers or Dunedain wardens to be in range. So yeah, shoot at those. Now, if we're lucky, yep, we should be able just to simply rush these guys out. In fact, yeah, let's send these thralls out just to disrupt the enemy and maybe be an anvil real quick. In fact, actually, no, we should keep them by the gates. Don't go out. That's a death trap, I feel. How are we doing so far shooting at wardens? Not terrible. We shoot at these ones instead now. Hopefully they have a good firing arc. These ones don't, actually. You guys need to shoot at something else. Maybe just keep shooting at the wardens. Let these guys shoot at those rangers, though. Alright, wargs, I need you guys to get in position. Uh-oh, they just left the gates open. Why did you guys do that? Oh, that's not good. That is not good at all. I don't know why they did that. Well, that is actually very bad for us right now. That ruins all of the advantages I thought I just had. Jeez, okay. I mean, at least Hunvorn's at the front. Maybe we just use Serpent Elixir already. See if that lets us stop any of their damage. Come on, wargs. Maybe just get one charge would be great. I can't believe this happened this way. Alright, there we go. That's what I like to see. Perfect. Some of them are retreating now. I was not ready for that. Alright, Hillmen, you guys are going to need to get engaged. Hunvorn might be dead pretty soon here. You guys just get on fire at will mode. Hopefully charge. Maybe not. Maybe. There we go. I don't like how Hunvorn's in the front line right now. That's kind of scary. You guys pull away. It looks like it's all Dunedain rangers and wardens in melee. Wow, this is not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Because these wargs are charging in, getting decent kills. I just was not ready for those gates to be left open so early. Hopefully Hunvorn can do a lot of damage. I'm really hoping he can. Wargs, just keep on skirmishing, doing what you gotta do. We're getting kills, that's for sure. We're doing damage to them. Hunvorn honestly might die here. I have a good feeling he will. I can't imagine he's going to survive this battle that well. Oh, warg's getting caught by wardens. That's fine. We need to send in all the reinforcements right now. Let's have you guys run back out here. We need to start flanking. What are you guys shooting at right now? Shooting at wardens. That's great. Shoot at those now, maybe. Keep on pulling away, wargs. Keep on pulling away. You guys shoot at those now. Come on, keep chaining them. Keep kiting them away. Actually, those guys are now vulnerable. Come on, sneak in there. We're taking damage, this is for sure. These guys are being shot at. Not ideal. We want to send them in now. Here's a big charge on these raiders, though. Great stuff indeed. Here, pull out, pull out. Or maybe countercharge. Yep, they can. Oh, I screwed that up. Yeah, let's try to get a big countercharge with these warg raiders now on their flanks. We can just start working on those and kind of clearing them out. Ah, yes, their general is dead. That's huge. You guys run away. With their general fleeing and us having all these fear-causing units, I think that gives us a distinct advantage. How's our wargs doing? Not well, not well. Keep on pulling out. They are wavering. If we can just keep that pressure on, we'll be alright. You guys keep on, start running, please, get into position. You guys work on those Dunedain raiders, or not rangers, but wardens. Once you guys charge back in, we're doing alright. Hunvorn has probably gotten a ton of kills in there. Our other barrow wights are engaged. I think they're in here somewhere. Just on the flank, which is good. Here, you guys need to deal with those rangers. I don't know what our archers are doing. You guys try to charge them. Ooh, this is a good wide charge right on these Dunedain rangers. Perfect stuff. Alright, let's go in to see if we can cause a mass rout. Come on, wargs, cause some fear. Yes, they're wavering. This is good. If we get a full surround. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, they're going to start routing in mass. Journeymen are actually a very good unit for Bree. These guys have maces as well as crossbows, so they're dual armor piercing, which gives them a big advantage. Even though they're relatively weak stats, let's see here. 3 attack, 6 missile. It's not terrible, but I mean the fact that they are still armor piercing gives them that edge. Alright, wargs, keep on doing your thing. Just fight now. We have Hillmen on the way, looking to fight some wardens. This is seriously just a cluster right now. Just a cluster of death. Hey, you guys work on those. Oh, these wargs are dead, that's fine. They did their work. They did their duty. As long as we keep some of them alive, at least one unit, yeah, we'll be alright. We need to get everyone engaged right now. You guys, actually go for those other rangers now. Go back there, hit these rangers. We have these guys working on those, which is fantastic. We need to free up these Dunedain, or these Hillmen, I mean. We've killed about half of them, 61%. Very nice. Come on, wargs, get in there. Get a charge. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Alright, go for a rear charge on those Dunedain wardens. Hunvorn is still in here along with his other barrow wights. He is just a dang hero, isn't he? You guys are still firing at Dunedain wardens. Keep up the pressure. We still have more Hillmen in reserve. Let's send them out the gates. Yeah, if we can just make them start to rout, that'll give us an advantage. We're actually doing okay in this fight. Wardens would beat our Hillmen alone, but I think with some support from our wargs, even though they didn't really get a charge here, if they can just start to shoot maybe, like shoot point blank, that'll give us a nice little boost to our damage. Come on, just free off these units. Shoot! You guys are shooting at the wrong targets right now. There we go, that's what I want to see. Hunvorn, you've been in the front line of this whole fight. I'm amazed you're still going right now. These Dunedain wardens are shaken. Let's see if we can get them off of here. I don't think we're going to get a charge. I think they're too close to the wall. Yep, still just shaken. That's fine, though. At least we're getting them away from the rest of the army. I think that's more important. Alright, wargs, we have more rangers to kill. Yep, get away from this fight. Let those Hillmen do their thing. We still have a whole fresh unit ready to go. We'll send them out the gates. We've nearly beaten back the enemy at this front position. Oh, don't get charged by those. Dunedain actually being very smart right now. You charge those, we'll just ping-pong between all the Dunedain rangers. We need to get out of this blob, though. This needs to... We need to get out of here. Well, guys, you charge those, and then those archer militia, and then those archer militia, and those Dunedain rangers, and we should be set. Although our chargers are getting very weak now, since they are very tired. These guys have done a lot of work. Those journeymen are routing. Run out there now. I need every unit to start going after the rest of their army. Come on, wargs, get a good charge. They still have a lot of archers here. If we can just shut these down. Yep, come on, get a few more kills. Not that many. Alright, go for those warg raiders, or those archer militia. There's a lot of them just standing there. You guys go there. Thralls head out that way. I need every last man out of this blob fight. Come on, wargs, just keep them on skirmish mode. Keep them running away. Here comes another charge. This should do some decent damage. These guys are very low tier. Good, good, good. You guys hop on those. We're encroaching on all of the ranged units now. Like, we've even got our archers out here in melee, which is honestly what we need. Archers, go for these archer militia. Let my wargs go back and fight the Dunedain. This is going well. You guys just chase them down, make sure that they can't shoot us. Anyone sitting idle? You guys are. Hillmen, keep fighting that. If you thralls charge those raiders, yes, this is going good. They're running away. Fantastic. You guys chase down those. Where is Hunvorn himself? He is on the way, just chasing the enemy right now. Which is fine with me. Keep on doing it that way. This little island of Dunedain wardens will probably keep fighting for a minute. But look at that banner of the Iron Crown against the banner of the Dunedain here. What a cruel war this has been. Hillmen here getting beaten back, but I mean, I think they fought 2 units here. Yeah, one's down to 10 and the other unit's down to 69. So they've actually fought really, really well here. That is amazing. Probably because they are axemen. And these barrow-wights definitely got, you know, sauced up a bit. You know, it's not really, they're not really barrow-wights if they don't get sauced up a bit. You know what I mean? Alright, capture the rest of those journeymen and go for the archer militia now. You guys keep chasing those barrow-wights. I'm going to have you guys pull back now. Those 29 wardens are surrounded. Rhudaur savages, come on, can you guys get a charge? That would be amazing if you can. You guys should be able to turn this battle. Even just 29 of you with that armor piercing, high attack, high charge. Here they come. If we can just get a full surround now, their morale will secede. Here they come. I love these Rhudaur units. So good. I love them. Weak to archers, yes, but ooh, when they get into melee, they are fierce, fierce warriors. Now, you guys are getting shot. What is shooting you? I'm amazed that so many of them are still just running away right now. You guys capture those archer militia. We need to kill off this whole force. I go for those Dunedain rangers. I'm not even sure what else is firing at us right now. You guys are still chasing those. Keep it going. Who else is under fire? Not too many people. Hillmen are actually winning here. We've got them surrounded. This is an amazing fight on the hillside outside of the settlement. Dunedain wardens. Only 48 remaining in one unit, 7 in the other. Hillmen on both sides, outnumbering them 2 to 1. And they are not winning this fight. There's just too many hillmen with their crude axes and shields. 5 attack is not terrible. 3 defense is really bad. These guys have 8 attack and 17, so it's amazing that they are actually getting destroyed right now. But that's kind of the issue of spear infantry now, isn't it? They really can't hold up that well anymore to sword infantry or axe infantry, so they kind of get wrecked there. I mean, elite spears can do a lot of damage, but I mean, when you flank a unit, that gives you a big advantage. Barrow-wights cutting down the last of the rangers over here. Hunvorn thankfully able to catch up to those rangers. Looks like there's 1 unit of archer militia there. Wargs did capture these guys. The Angmar archers are celebrating. Let's capture those archer militia, and I think that's pretty much the fight. Oh, look at that. Dunedain rangers just hanging out here, causing us a lot of issues. Alright, hillmen here not doing so hot. Maybe we can send in some Rhudaur savages to help them. What else do we have? We have some barrow-wights also that can go that way. So I want you guys shut down. Oh, those guys are actually routing. Alright, cool. Go for those Dunedain rangers. Don't let them get away. Thralls, just keep chasing them. This last little fight, last little bastion of defense that they have. Who would win this fight? The Dunedain rangers? They are catching up now, but the hillmen are fighting valiantly. And yes, they are starting to fight to the death. One of the last units down to just 3 men. They are not long for this world, and both have broken today. I could sense the barrow-wights were on the horizon, and when they saw these guys, they knew their fate was sealed. Now, Warg Raiders still having ammo, amazingly enough. Probably still have 1 more volley. Killing a few more Dunedain rangers before going in for the charge, and that is the battle. Wow, what a very, very amazing battle here. Want to keep cutting them down, wargs. Keep on doing the good work. Alright, we'll end that battle now. 739 to 2019. Oh my goodness. He got that many kills? 561? That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Oh, I am saving that screenshot. That is awesome. Who would have thought Hunvorn in the front line would be able to do so much carnage? We could ransom them for 1,400 gold. Will they take it? Yes, they did. I'm willing to take that just because we need money. And that will let us fund more troops to take Imladris. And, I mean, we lost a lot of our army there as well. We lost, like, what? Half of it? Give or take? 700 out of 1,600, so yeah, just a little under half. We can recover, of course. We have a big army on the way for Baridonyanak. Dwarves are on our front line, though. We are going to have to deal with them, but we'll let them kind of tech up and build up free rost for us. They can invest the money there. We want to definitely work on Imladris, though. Which, I mean, now it's like I could have sent those soldiers towards Imladris, but, I mean, I took a call. Alright, and we have a new candidate for adoption. Again, though, I don't like seeing lazy, and I don't like not seeing any good governor traits, so we are going to reject him. We have some money to spend around now, so Carn Dum. What are we missing from you? I guess just the war camp, so we might as well... I mean, I want this Dark Temple, just for sheer, like, population growth bonus, and potentially getting another barrow wight out here would be nice. That, and yeah, more population is more taxes. I mean, all we really else need is, like, the herbalist, and, I mean, we could probably get a ton of growth here now that I think about it. Mines wouldn't be bad, actually. That's 320 gold. Let's take that. Oh, we can get more Northgard. That's cool. Kameth Bryn got a barracks. We can't train units just yet. It'll be a few more turns. So we'll hold off there. Arkella got its Master Mason's Hall. So its building shall now be cheaper. We can also... I mean, we could go for an Angmar barracks. Let's just save our money there for now. I saw another Northgard unit, and I really want to train that. In fact, I want to train another army for Gundabad. I think we can make a lot of money there if we take it, so... Let's train you. That's 900 gold, which isn't terrible. These Huskarls are pretty nice as well, and decently cheap. Let's get them on the recruit list. Faction announcement. Ooh, he got Mountain Slasher. Very nice. Morholt actually got a Doctor, which is also very nice. Good for casualty replenishment. We failed the mission to take Baridonyanak, but hey, we'll work on it now. We actually have the forces and be a decent army to fight there as well. I really wish I had Morholt here, though. I mean, look at all these hillmen. Morholt, we haven't really done much with you. In fact, ooh, the Dunedain are literally right there, and we don't have enough to defend you. I mean, we do have Drangu. Drangu, you can probably hop on into Thilin. In fact, do that, please. We're going to need it. We need 300 gold. Maybe we can cut something. Yeah, let's cut these Huskarls for now. And get the extra Hillman unit here at... let's get both of these at a Thilin. We're going to need it. And Captain Ordiclax. Yeah, this is a very strong army. We're going to need everything we have. You go out there. Hunvorn, take your barrow wights. Lead this force. In fact, can anyone else come with you? We should take these cavalry. They'll be useful out on the field. Yeah, let's do that. We do lose some public upkeep, but that's fine. We'll combine these guys. And then, honestly, we can take a few more of these guys and put them in the... let's combine those. Let's put them into the fort here. Maximize their free upkeep. These goblin infantry are just useless. Put them in Hunvorn's army. I'll put these thralls into the fort as well. We just need to save our money. And yeah, I think that pretty much does it for this episode. We'll go for Baridonyanak in the next one. Probably deal with Captain Duin here over here. And we'll work on getting reinforcements to Agandaur, who desperately needs it right now. His army is tattered beyond belief, and there is another strong High Elf army on the way. But we do have our elites here. We have our Dark Blades, Guardians, and Northguard, so we should be alright with those. I love these guys. They're just going to be amazing to use. But anyway, guys, I have been Sir Agamond, and I will see you on the next episode.